Welcome to another episode, everyone. 4Extra from Rolling 40's Crib has been through a lot in his life. Been shot, been to prison, in and out of the county jail, many fights, and of course, has had his hand blown off. But here, we see essentially a different side of 4Extra as he details his mother dying while he was in prison. He's here, he's here with Shockaware, as we can see. Shockaware TV is the name of the YouTube channel. Shout out to Shockaware TV. Terrell Hicks on my messenger sent me this video, said I should react to this when I had time. He just sent it earlier. I said I'll do it right now. I did see a clip of this before, and I meant to get into it at some point, but thank you, Terrell, for reminding me. And I certainly know what it's like to lose one's mother in prison. Hopefully I don't get emotional right now as well. Let's check out 4Extra right here, man.
Me and you didn't really touch on prison or whatever. I mean, we touched on it a little bit, but not too much. I know that you've been out, 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years now.
Something like that, and you did a decade, right? So it's been at least 3, 4, 5 years since you lost your mother. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
How happy do you think she would be for you right now, seeing all the success you've been seeing, man?
Yeah, can I drink some water?
Absolutely. How happy do you think your mother would be for you, seeing everything that you've done now, man? Because let's be real, she's seen you in your most active stage. She's seen you doing what you had to do in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Level 4, 180. That shit ain't easy. That shit changes you.
Look, man.
And now you're out, you're staying free, you're doing good, you're being charitable, you're trying to be right.
Yeah, look, man. First off, I get emotional when I talk about my mom. You know, I love my mom. My mom died when I was in prison. I lost my parents. You know, I was locked down, and I lost my mom when I was in prison. I was in Pelican Bay on a 180, level 4. I ain't gonna remember like it was yesterday. I was in A block, and I was in B section, and my cell was 217 upstairs. And telling you because I remember like it was yesterday. And we was on lockdown, up there. I had talked to my mama a month before that. I called my sister Emily. Shout out to my sisters, my sister Emily and Tammy. They been there for me all the way through when I was locked up. And I had called my sister Emily, and my mom was there at her house. And my mom had got on the phone and called me by my nickname and stuff. And I got on the phone, I was talking to my mom, and my mom older, you know. And she had told me, when you get out of there, you need to come home. She called me by my nickname. And I told her, I said, calm down, mama, I'm gonna come home, but you know, I tell my mom I'm always come on. Just tell her I'm come on, period. So, you know, so she said, you know, come on, I'm gonna come on, mom. And she was like, I love you. You know, call me. And I'm like, all right, but you know how you don't want to hear your mom saying it too much, like to worry your mom falls through. Like, give her the phone to Emily, to my sister. And man, I wish I would have kept on the phone longer. And you know, so I sit there, and they're ready over the tier. They say, hey, Bam, you gotta call your family. But they hit the gate, bro. They hit the thing. Excuse me, man. They hit the thing. Bop, bop. They say, hey, you got a thing. And I said, what? They said, you got call your family. Well, he's on lockdown. I said, call my family for what? They said, one of your family members died. So one of my family members died. And my cellie. I said, what? So I jumped up. I go downstairs. And so the first person I called was my sister. And I called my sister, and she picked up, and I said, hey, they just called me out, told me to call my family. One of my family members died. And she said, yeah, my mama died. She said my mama died last month. 2 days after I got off the phone with her. So my mom was dead for 30 days already, for a whole month. And my mama was there for a whole month. And I didn't know she was dead. And they didn't, I don't know, my family didn't want to tell me because my sister and them said they didn't want to tell me because they didn't know what I was going to do in prison. And I started screaming at my sisters, telling them why they didn't tell me. And I told them they was lying. She told me she was really dead. And I slammed the phone and almost broke it on the ground. And I jumped up and I stormed. And my older homie downstairs said, "What happened?" I said, "My mama did." And the homie said, "What?" So my mama did. I shut upstairs. Yeah, man, I started crying hard. You know, I never cried on camera, right? I never cried on camera. But talking about my mama made me emotional, bro. And I don't really like talking about it too much, but I love my mama, and I bit down on my pillow. I cried that whole night. Bro. And it was something, she brought me in the world. I don't care what the fuck she's seen. I don't give a fuck about no fucking prison. No, what the fuck? She brought me into the world, so. And it's a woman that I couldn't watch leave this earth. I can't even watch her get buried. So. What?
Yeah, exactly, man. It's tough. You know, it's tough. No matter how tough you are, no matter how hardcore you are, how aggressive, how turned up you are, how much of a killer you are. None of that matters when it comes to moms, of course. We're all mama's baby, you know. No matter how old we get at the end of the day, the toughest individuals are just putting in their mother's hands. She's the only one that can talk to some of these individuals. She's the only one that can steer some of these individuals right, that can stop you from doing something that you're just hell-bent on doing, that you know you should not be doing. She knows you should not be doing. You know, if you're about to go and harm someone or something for something that they've done to you or to your family, she's probably the only one that can stop you. And to be in prison, when you lose your mother, of course, it's just something that'll stay with you forever. But losing your mother, period, of course, is something that will stay with you forever. You know? And I know exactly what 4Extra is experiencing, and it's horrible. I was in prison, as many of you know. If you follow the channel, appreciate you all, appreciate your support. And in prison, you know, for over 30 years, but I was in prison when my mother passed away, April 26, 2018. I saw her on FaceTime, on the phone, take her last breath. I witnessed it. I wanted to be there. I wanted to see it. I couldn't be there physically. So that's the worst, not being able to be there and hold your mother and, you know, be there with her in her last days. That sticks with you too. Not just her death, but that you could not be there to support her. You stuck in prison somewhere from gang banging and doing some nonsense, and now you stuck in prison. The person most important to you in life has passed away, and you were not there. Good luck trying to reconcile that with your soul. So I understand exactly what he's going through. I didn't know that he had lost his mother and his father. Rest in peace to both of those people, to his mother and his father. It's a different side of 4Extra, and I have a different understanding of him now, having seen this part of it. Thank you again, Terrell Hicks, for sending the video. And I understand more now, some of why he is the way that he is. He was like that before. Of course, he's been turned up. He's been this and that. Yes, of course. But that situation will change you forever and will really have you not caring about life or not caring about living or dying if you're not careful. I always used to say, man, never cross a man that's lost his mother. Never cross a man that's lost his mother, man. Seriously. I'm talking about any man of any race, gang member or non-gang member. It doesn't matter. Man, never cross a man, whatever man that is. Any man that has lost his mother. Because every man that I know that has lost their mother, particularly in the worst way, or were in prison, or just didn't get a chance to spend enough time with their mother because of the life that they were living, all of them are crazy. None of them are right in the head. They're good people. They're loving people. But there's something missing. And if you cross these individuals, you see a side of them that you didn't know exist, because this is something else. Something comes out of them because a part of their heart is broken for the rest of their life, for the rest of our life.
I talk about that, bro. Like, I take a different state. I love it, bro. Like, I don't want you to get buried, but I don't even want to talk about it no more, bro. I ain't never cried on camera, bro. Yeah, got me crying today, bro. My mom got me crying today. Yeah, my mom got me crying today, bro. I never cried on camera, bro. My mom got me crying today.
I'm 100% positive she's very proud of you, man.
Yeah, I think she for sure. That's one of the reasons I got out of jail, bro. And, I was determined, bro, to be successful, bro, because I got out with no parents. You know, that was one of my reasons to be successful in life, bro. Like, to get out, like, at least, you know what I'm talking about, to make them proud, bro. So I know for sure they happy in me, bro. I turn my negative into a positive for sure. For sure. I know for sure. So, yeah, bro. It's the first, bro. I ain't never cried on camera. Yeah, I don't. Mostly when it comes to my family.
So what's happening with 4Extras now, man? You got the...
It's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I have. Especially when talking about my mother, you know. I've cried on camera before, right here. Don't regret 1 second of it. It's a part of it, man. It's a pain unlike any other. It's an indescribable pain. Can't even describe this shit. I've tried. Haven't been able to describe it, man. Can't put a name on this kind of pain. I can't even put a name on this shit. I feel it, man. Shout out to Shock Aware TV. Shout out to 4Extra. Rest in peace to his family. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to cover some more of this interview. I don't know what else was said. They went on for a couple of hours, actually, so. Get another clip of it and react to it and see what they talking about in there. Let me know what you think in the comments. And anyone that's lost their mother out there, rest in peace to your mother. I know how that is, or your father. Rest in peace. Because I know when I spoke about it before, many people were in the comments saying that they had lost their mother. How long it had been for them since they had lost their mother. So in advance, let me say rest in peace to y'all's people, man, to y'all's mothers. Trust me, I know what you're going through, man. We have to be strong and keep fighting, though. In their names, all we can really do, we have to be strong and keep fighting. Try to be successful. Stay out of situations, stay out of trouble, and make them proud. Stay safe and stay free, people.